This VFX scene was shot 85 years ago. This scene is from a Marathi film made in 1940s. And this is a scene from Star Wars Return of Jedi. If we compare both, obviously there is a huge difference in quality, but there is also a huge difference in time. This Marathi film was made 40 years before this one. The way they shot this scene was actually mind blowing to watch. I mean, having no equipment, less budget, or even less crew members, but they pulled it off. I know that the quality in this scene doesn't match to the expectations, but keeping this thing in mind will make you think twice. You see, Indian cinema was competing prime Hollywood cinema, but if you see things today, they don't actually match to the frequency. The way other industry grew in terms of tech and CGI, growth of Indian cinema probably just vanished. So what made things go wrong? Now before deep diving into it, let us just talk a little bit about this film. So the name of the film is Sant Gyaneshwar, made in 1940s, was directed by Vishnu Pant Damle. And there is this thing which actually blew my mind, where we see a wall flying in the air. Now obviously this is not perfect or up to the mark, but the creators have tried. In fact, not just tried, but also made it out. I mean, there are a lot of complex things happening here. You see motion blur, the foreground, the background, and the midground are separate. And this shot, I don't know how they actually captured it. They probably used a black screen here, and a lot of camera tricks were used. I mean, it is just fantastic to watch how Indian cinema was at that time. They always tried something new and innovative. But in today's date, things are just repeating and getting more and more boring. It's not how it was before. So, what actually happened or is happening? How did we go from this to this? Let us discuss what happened and what could we do to make it better. So, I see the entire concept pointing towards one thing: the formula. While some production houses kept on experimenting and trying, some just found a formula to hit box office. And that is copy and paste. Just taking whatever has worked before, copying it, and just paste that away. You see, this kills the principle of cinema, the principle of art. I mean, taking an inspiration is not bad. In fact, that's where new ideas come from. But just grab and put is not the thing. That's the only big issue. And there's a simple solution for that. It's to try and experiment. And that's how we solve the issue. High budgets could also be a good reason, but I won't consider it because we have a perfect example of what a high budget VFX film could look like if the core art is missing, if the passion about cinema is missing. But is it too late? Absolutely not. Many films are rising, getting recognized. There is still hope, and I'm sure that things will get better.